There are different ways to make classroom management plans, but kind of the common elements that are in most classroom management plans are what are the rules or behavioral expectations for the students, and what are the consequences for breaking those rules and behavioral expectations. So you want to start there when you're building a plan. From there, you can really go in a lot of different directions. But my number one tip for you related to that is when you're setting out what the consequences are for breaking a particular rule, make sure that you build in some flexibility for yourself inside of that. So move away from saying, if you do this the first time, it's going to be this, and the second time it's going to be this, and the third time it's going to be this, and have more than one thing for if you break this rule the first time, it might be this, this, or this, depending on the situation, the student, and your relationship with that student. If you break it a second time, it might be this, this, or this, again, depending on what you chose for the first one and what will work with that particular student. The same individual consequences don't necessarily work with every student because every student is different. Inside of that, students will sometimes argue that, wait, when I was talking out of turn, you said this and made this happen, but when he was talking out of turn, you only did this. And they'll start to argue with you about how that's not fair. But it is fair. It's just not equal. And one of the things I say to my students is we're not looking for equal, we're looking for what is right for each individual student. And that's my job to decide. I need to pick what is the best thing that can help you stay focused and on task. And the best thing for you might not be the best thing for Johnny or for Sally. And so I'm going to continually be looking for the best thing for each individual person in each individual instance. And while that might not always be the same thing, it will always be fair, and it will always have your best interest at heart. So that's a couple of ideas about how to design an effective classroom management plan.